Yo, what is good, everyone? Take your trades here. Back with another trade recap of the day. Today is 14 July. We had 8 a.m. news. I'll be going over today's price action. Two trades I ended up taking. Blew my account straight up. First thing, overnight to CPI, 600 points. I used to avoid these days because they're low probability. I stopped doing that. It's better if I avoid 600 point overnight because I know that it's a low probability date because she's gonna chop up. Um, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. Today I really should have been Notre Dame. Conditions. Well, what are good draws for me? Good draws here. Unfilled 4 hour and obviously ES. ES is New Week opening up. So uh, higher time higher time frame. This is the monthly gap. We formed an SMT which we're respecting here. We came down OT top end of this range. Push higher. So I'm assuming bullish. If we break past these highs here, we push higher, then I'm assuming bullish. We Yeah, this bearish leg if we contract, and as a condition, we have this SMT. So if we contract this entire bearish leg, then we are bullish to these highs, pretty much, in an ideal scenario. So anyways, going into the day, what are my draws? What is my condition? First of all, we're in this huge ass 4 hour. Bet 4 hour gap, true. um, we're also in this huge ass 4 hour. So I mean, yeah, that's just for me to know. We had this 1 hour bullish we had this 1 hour bullish S&P. So I'm assuming bullish, right? Because CPI just pushed us higher. CPI broke structure. This was the higher low, and CPI broke structure to the upside. So we're in bullish order flow basically. Um, yeah, we're in bullish order flow. So we have protected. So this is protected. So if I was to target this, I wanted to see entire failed displacement leg, and I'll target this far gap. 30. We got a 30-minute gap here, so condition for longs would be this 30-minute gap. Or these conditions for longs are these 15-minute gap. So if we get a bounce to be long, we need to get a bounce from these 15-minute gaps. Cool. And because we pumped 600 points, I actually only, and I see that this is the New Week opening gap, right? We rejected it once, twice, thrice. So I would only be open to taking a trade if we go higher and if we pump higher. Yeah. That was I only wanted to target this. I only target. I didn't want to be in this range because I knew you would chop and do some bullshit. So I didn't want to get caught up in the bullshit. So I only wanted to target this. I only wanted to target this. However, obviously my impatience got to me. So I literally fucking and then I decided. So first of all, yeah, we are data lows. Data lows here. And data lows is, this is protected range, right? Data lows is OTE of this range. So, and by the way, this is crazy. I would have taken a loss. I would have taken this gap if I was trading like I paper traded this. I definitely probably would have taken this gap because it is directional deciding, and I have a good draw on liquidity, and price above is balanced. Um, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, going into the day, we didn't have a data high. We had good draws to the downside. So for the downside, what would I need to see? I would need to see, uh, I would need to see us. Mm, we have a condition catalyst. I would need to see us counteract this entire displacement. So we got a 15 minute. I'm trying to find the trade of the day. So we got a 15-minute bullish for value gap to happen. This could be our catalyst because this is failed displacement, and we have an SMT here, SMT ski here. Um, so what the trades I took was I basically shorted this range. Now that's because we edged. So I view this as general liquidity. Where could we manipulate to? We could manipulate to. I was assuming that this range would hold. I mean, it's not an A plus trade. I guess it's worth the trade, but this high is not protected. It's just a 1 minute for value gap to happen, and like there are no gaps. There are no higher time frame gaps. There's no 5 minute. There's no 15 minute, and like I know price is gonna be choppy. And yes, we identified a draw, and where can you manipulate to the opposite side? There's no fucking place to manipulate. We're just gonna chop. So it's not an A plus trade because the high is not protected. So I took a loss here, half the account, if I was half the eval gone. And then we got this, which actually is a pretty good trade. Uh, we got this is a failed displacement inverse. So this is a pretty good trade in my opinion. This is a good trade. We got an SMT with a swing high, so assuming that this is a manipulation and this is the 15 minute for right up to happen, and we tried pushing higher. This is a failed displacement inverse. It's just part of the statistic. But you can avoid days like this because this is super fucking choppy. So this is my second trade. This is my first trade, and that's how I blew the account. Pretty much, all within the first 12 minutes of market open. Was I right on the draw? Yes. Um, but things I could do better. This is just swing high, like so. Conditions catalyst, good draw, good generate liquidity. Yes, where could we manipulate to? I have no fucking clue where we can manipulate to. Uh, uh, Conditions. The condition for shorts is that I have no clue. This just doesn't look that clean. I'd rather sit out. And we're trading in this higher time frame range, right? We're in between this high and this high. So like obviously I want to target like this, or I want to target this. It's a higher probability. Everything that happens here is gonna be look how much chop we did until we go higher. So um, yeah, I mean, it's not ideal in my case. This trade here maybe could have fine. I can see the vision because we got an SMT, off the SMT 1 minute IPG, but conditions are bad. So like, I might as well just sit out. Uh, After this, just analyzing. Yeah, I noticed that we pick up, and at this point, this is actually good long uh, because now I have to assume bullish until proven otherwise, and the conditions for longs is holding, and if we and we're stalling at the trend line here, this trend line. So if we make a lower low, then 1.5, hold for 2 hour. So if we make a lower low, then it's a directional design trade. That's why it's a good trade. Trades should be definitely should be directional design. So yeah, could have taken this. This probably is the trade of the day. But yeah, those are my two trades I ended up taking. I blew two evals, and I definitely need to work on my patience. But yeah, man.